The neighbor is for the neighbor. A man went out of his house to walk for a little while. Suddenly, he saw in the way a cow that its milk was about to explode because it was too much and blessed. When he saw this scene, the kind man remembered his poor neighbor, whose cow was weak, small, and did not produce any milk, and he had 7 daughters. The man swore to buy this cow and to give it to his neighbor as a charity. He said to himself, Allah the Almighty said, "You will never attain virtuous conduct until you give from what you love." Indeed, he bought the cow and took it to his neighbor's house, so he saw joy and happiness on his face. The neighbor thanked him greatly for the favor. A few months later, summer came and the earth cracked due to the severe drought. The Bedouins of the desert had to move from place to another, looking for food and water. Heat and thirst became extremely intense. Therefore, the man went to the wells. The man entered alone, while his sons were waiting for him outside. However, the man lost his way and could not come out. After waiting for a long time, his children thought that he had died, or perhaps a snake bit him, or he got lost under the ground and had perished. His children were waiting for his death to distribute his wealth among themselves, so they hurried to the house and took the heritage. Then the middle brother thought and said to his brothers, "Do you remember the cow that our father gave to our neighbor? He does not deserve it, and it is ours." So they went to reclaim the cow, but the neighbor said, "Your father has given it to me. My daughters and we are using its milk." They said to him, "Give us back our cow and take this small camel instead. Otherwise, we will take it by force, and then we will not give you anything in return." So the man threatened them by saying, "I shall complain to your father." The children replied cynically, "Complain to whoever you wish. He is dead." The man was frightened and asked them, "How did he die?" They replied, "He entered a well in the desert, and he did not come out of it till today." The man said, "Show me the way to this well and take your cow. I do not want anything from you." When the man reached the well, he tied a rope to his waist and tied it out of the well. He lit a fire and went down into the well. He started to walk until he began to hear a weak moaning. He walked towards the sound until he found an alive man. He was breathing. He tied the man with him and took him outside of the well. He gave him a drink. He drank until the man was relieved, and then he carried him to his house. All this happened, and his sons knew nothing. The neighbor was surprised by the matter of the man and asked him, "How did you survive for a week under the ground?" The man said, "I entered the well and I found water, but I lost my way and I could not go back. I was drinking water for 3 days. I was extremely starving. Then I reposed on my back and let my matter to Allah, the Almighty. I felt suddenly as if there was cold milk flowing on my tongue from a high pot that I did not see in the dark. And it was coming to me 3 times every day, but it stopped coming to me 2 days ago, and I do not know the reason for it stopping." The man told him the reason for it stopping, which is that his sons came and reclaimed the cow that he had given him before. As the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "Good deeds protect from evil fate."
مثل الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله كمثل حبة أنبتت 7 سنابل في كل سنبلة 100 حبة والله يضاعف لمن يشاء والله واسع عليم. الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله ثم لا يتبعون ما أنفقوا منا ولا أذى لهم أجرهم عند ربهم ولا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون.